How's it going, folks, and welcome back. Today is episode number 19 of the Arsenal Let's Play. I'm wearing a Brazil shirt, hoping it's going to manifest some kind of good performances from our Brazilian players. Today, we've got Real Madrid in the Champions League second leg. If you missed the first leg, go check it out, video up yesterday. After that, very small matter of Liverpool at home. A game that we need to win because I played one match since you were last here. I played West Ham. I drew against West Ham. I had a goal disallowed in the 90th minute. Yeah, it was one of those. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome back. We are really in to that tail end of the season where every match matters and none more so than this next one. It is the second leg of the Champions League. We won the first leg 4-0. Yeah, that was a big result. Hoping that we can somewhat match that. And if we win, we get to play Liverpool in the final. Now, from 4 goals up, we really shouldn't blow it, but I am going to take things seriously. And then, as I've already mentioned, the very next game that we've got is in the Premier League, where having drawn against West Ham, we have Liverpool to play. A Liverpool team that, if they beat us, will be 4 points behind us with 2 games left. You can see here, Man City trailing us by 4 points. It is still very, very close towards the top. A win here, though, and we win the league. Yeah, it is kind of just come out of nowhere, this situation where there's not many games left, but suddenly we have a real shot at winning the table and the title, mostly because Man City lost midweek to Chelsea. They have really been blowing it. Some tricky games, albeit against West Ham and Chelsea, but games you'd expect them to win. They've not managed to do that. If we don't beat Liverpool, silver lining, we could win the title next episode, where hopefully there'll also be a Champions League final. As we play Tottenham at home, I'd kind of like to win the title against Tottenham. Should we just agree to lose this game against Liverpool on purpose? Now, you know what? Knowing that I've got Tottenham and Newcastle, probably shouldn't throw any games for the narrative. There is a temptation there, though. So the 2 big games coming our way. One thing just of note, finances have been set for next year. Transfer budget and wage budget set. We have now locked in a Champions League spot. £80 million transfer budget there, or thereabouts. Wages, not quite as much as I would like, but still 300,000 excess on top of the budget we already have. Definitely room to make some big signings if we want to this summer. Just as a little refresher, 4-0 up after the first leg against Real Madrid at home. I have to expect this away leg to be more difficult, but given the cushion we were able to build up, given the performance that Jesus gave us, I want to believe that this first match will be hopefully straightforward. Now, for this game, a little bit of team news. Unfortunately, Ben White is currently injured for 3 to 5 weeks. That is pretty much his season done, so a big miss in the heart of our defence. As a result of that, Gabriel is going to come in and play as the left centre-back, a player who is very good normally, but once every 5 games, he does something mental. He makes a mistake, he gives away a penalty, he gets sent off, something to that effect. We're going to hope that none of those things happen today, because, well, this wouldn't be the game to do it, and that does mean that Todibo is going to move over to the right-hand side, his preferred side, as the right centre-back. Elsewhere in the team, Martinelli starting over Rodrigo. That a decision mostly based off form. Rodrigo, of course, coming back from injury, has had the odd good performance for us, but still kind of, I think, finding his groove at this tail end of the season. Meanwhile, Martinelli, he's just been bloody good lately. Continuing to develop, continuing to improve. Easy to forget this man is only 22 years old. Quietly confident he is going to be the man to put in a display today. The rest of the team is pretty much at full strength, no unnecessary changes across the board, and having played a rotated team against West Ham, we're ready and refreshed for this one. There was definitely a temptation, knowing that we were 4 goals up, to play a full strength team against West Ham and rotate here, but I want to win the Champions League. I am not leaving it up to chance, and well, we're going to hope that we can make something happen here. A win here, we're into the Champions League final for next episode. A win against Liverpool, we win the league. Things could be incredible by the end of today's video, or I could be hyperventilating and panicking. Either way, hopefully it's entertaining. Now, last time we played Real Madrid, I dropped both centre mids into that defensive mid position. There wasn't a need to do that against West Ham, I didn't feel like, but there is definitely a temptation in the back of my mind thinking, should I do it today? You know, just keep things secure at the back. It definitely worked out rather well. I think at least for now, we'll stick with them as centre mids as opposed to centre defensive mids. It's interesting, actually. In Football Manager last year, I would have said playing these 2 players deeper, there's too much of a gap. But certainly this year, a lot of the default tactics that involve 4-2-3-1s use defensive mids. over centre mids. It's an interesting little change that's kind of happened. And, well, from my own experience, both can kind of work. And, well, defensively, for the first time, were breached. Real Madrid, one-on-one. Benzema, who had an awful first leg. He got a 5.9 rating when he came to London. He has got a step up today. Thus far, not really lived up to it with that finish there, although there could still be another opportunity. Asensio dinks it in. Koopmeyer's back post, headed away from danger. Odegaard, Bellingham, and, well, with that, the highlight ends. First real chance going Real Madrid's way. So far, not a lot of chances here. Martinelli on this near side, bringing the ball forward. What can he do here? Of course, last game he was playing against Azpilicueta. Have they got Azpilicueta on the pitch? I don't think they do. Maybe they'll wish they had. In fact, they have got him. Where is he playing? He was not at right back for that highlight. Where he is playing right back, apparently. That's not where he was in the highlight. I won't question where he was. But yeah, Azpilicueta, I feel like he's someone we can target. Much like Benzema, he was awful in the first game. I think his age is catching up with him a little bit. And well, speaking of which, Martinelli, one-on-one against him, plays it inside. Jesus dinks it, I think, and the keeper makes a very good stop. Whether or not the finish could have been better, I suppose, is up for debate. But as it is for now, Real Madrid weather the storm. But maybe, I was about to say maybe the storm is going to keep on coming. But actually, well, Real Madrid had the ball forward for a second. It is end-to-end stuff. Both teams giving up a lot of the ball, but we are the team in the ascendancy here. Martinelli beats his man, hits it across goal, hits the woodwork, and then Militao just gets it out of danger. 5 minutes left to the half. Apparently, we've not had a shot on target yet. We have now, of course, as I acknowledge that. I feel like shots on target are a bit weirdly tracked this year in FM. You guys can let me know if that's your own experience. Either way, at the break, not a classic, not a load of great chances. You can see here, Real Madrid creating very, very little besides that one golden opportunity. Going to tell the players I'm far from pleased, but the reality is, this result's fine. We're 4-0 up. We don't have to turn up and play amazing in this game here. We just have to see things out. And you know what? To just help us with that a little bit, I'm going to make the change that we made last time. The Segundo Volante alongside the defensive mid on defend. I feel like Segundo Volantes, it's like the deep line box-to-box midfielder. Also, Gabriel's on a booking. You know what I said earlier? Taking him off. Not risking him getting sent off. He has these moments of madness. Jesus hasn't played amazingly, so you know what? Ivan Toney, on you come, mate. Go get warmed up. And for the last half an hour here, I'm quite content to see this game just fizzle out into nothingness. We've got a big game against Liverpool coming up. With that in mind, I'm actually going to tell the players to slow down the tempo and time waste just that little bit more. We can just take our foot off the gas, chillax a little bit. And even if they were to score 1, 2, even 3, hopefully they don't score 3, but even if they were going to, it wouldn't be enough, and I'm okay with that. 10 minutes left, Tierney on a booking. I'm going to take him off as Zinchenko. Elsewhere, Bellingham's not had a great game, neither has Odegaard, but with this game looking wrapped up, I think we can wrap up our best players in bubble wrap and just kind of manage their minutes here, not give them any unnecessary football. Wondering if this is an actual highlight or a fake highlight as a result of making some changes. Real Madrid playing it forward. For all the talent they've had on the pitch, there has been a real lack of a creative spark from Real Madrid across these two games. We are on course for back-to-back clean sheets against them, of course. Now I've said that, they're going to score here. But yeah, we really have limited their opportunities. And right on cue, before my tactical changes even happen, Benzema puts the ball in the back of the net. Finally, after 170 minutes of football, our defence is breached. Few yellow cards for their players. Not that I think that's going to matter too much here. Benzema, good little touchdown on his right foot, finish on his left foot. Not bad by the French forward. Makes it 1-0 on the night. Apparently it was a tight offside. It wasn't tight enough. Is that really a tight offside? Answers on a postcard. Just a couple of minutes left of this game now. I feel like we've been the better team, and under other circumstances, maybe I'd be more annoyed with this performance, but given how good we were in the first leg, this just feels like a sensible professional display, he says, as Modric wins the ball and gives it to Brahim Diaz. If they make it 2, I still don't have to panic, right? Diaz into the signing. I was never worried. 40 seconds left of this game here. What happens on the pitch is absolutely irrelevant. For all this pressure that Real Madrid are having at the end, they're not turning around this game in the next 15 seconds. We are making it to a Champions League final. It's going to be a Champions League final against Liverpool. And just as a little reminder, we're playing Liverpool in the next game in the league, so a little bit of an appetiser for what to expect. This game finishes 1-0 on the night to Real Madrid. Martinelli had a pretty good game by all accounts. Shame that we couldn't, unfortunately, get that breakthrough, get a goal. But nevertheless, not a bad performance. In isolation, I think I'd be happy with 1-0 at the Bernabeu. Given the way in which we managed minutes, subbed off some of our key players, I think that is as good as we could have hoped for. We book a spot at Wembley, and to make things even better, we've qualified for the Club World Cup, which happens next summer. So just confirmation here, taking on Liverpool, the game is going to be at Wembley, so an all-English affair in England to end the 2024 Champions League season. And of course, Liverpool, the team we play in our very next game. We are taking them on at home. That game in just 3 days' time. A win in this game, we will go 7 points clear at the top of the table with 2 games left. We will win a Premier League title for Arsenal Football Club. And that, as you can see here, has not happened since the Invincible season. I'd quite like to do that. So this is the game I'd really like to win. I would love to get the league wrapped up today, and whilst, yes, if we lose here, we get a chance to do it against Tottenham next episode ahead of a Champions League final, I feel like sometimes it's just good to get stuff under control, nice and early. Here we are, taking on Liverpool at home, first versus third. The previous meetings is just a sea of red. Are we really that bad against them? To answer your question, or my question, yeah, we really are that bad against them. We've not beaten Liverpool at any point. Imagine if we lose here, and then we have to try and beat them for the first time in a Champions League final. I feel like today is as good a time as any to turn whatever this is around. We cannot have this be a habit that we just get diffed by Liverpool every single game. Now, it is worth noting, Man City currently only 1 point behind us. They have played 2 games more than us. They took part in an early kickoff against Aston Villa and won 2-0. It would have been rather awkward had they lost that game because I didn't realise we played after them. There was a chance that I came back and we'd already won the league, and that would have been awkward. That's not happened. Today, Liverpool at home. Let's do this. So when it comes to the team, I am going to go with Rodrigo over Martinelli today. Besides that, not changing the team, keeping faith in what I think is our best 11 on the pitch. Hopefully, they're going to show that they are the best 11. Of course, this was a team that demolished Man City not that kind of long ago, demolished Real Madrid not that long ago. We're now at home against Liverpool. I want to believe that we can add another line, another tally to the list of scalps that we have at home where we absolutely blow teams out and just, we're just too much for them. That's what I want to believe can happen. Can it happen? Here's their team. What's Liverpool's teams looking like? I'm expecting a 4-3-3 of some kind, and somewhat unsurprisingly, it is a 4-3-3. Little bit of rotation in it, but still a good side. There is a kickoff highlight. Why is there a kickoff highlight? No one likes kickoff highlights. They make me nervous. Gabriel going back to Ramsdale. The worst thing that can happen here is we concede inside the first minute. Hopefully that doesn't happen. A goal early would certainly ease my nerves, and well, maybe it can happen. Odegaard plays it forward to Jesus, all on his lonesome, has a shot blocked. And they've got Nico Rovella, a defensive mid for them. Liverpool. I noticed they've got Araujo as well. I think it's Araujo. Let me know how to say his name. The Barcelona centre-back. He's very good in FIFA. Anyway, hopefully we'll be able to, be better than him in this game here. I feel like the commentary today has been all over the place, but sometimes that happens in videos. We do it once, we do it live. And, well, we've won the ball back. Jude Bellingham, 3-on-2, potentially here if we could break quickly. Ball play to Martin Odegaard, plays it forward to Jesus, who finds the bottom corner. I think he might be offside. I'm scared to celebrate. VAR has robbed me of moments of joy in football. The goal is up for review. Is it going to stand? No. We've got a free kick inside Liverpool's half here. Plenty of men committed to the attack. Odegaard goes to the little short one to Rodrigo. Trent Alexander-Arnold with some questionable defending. Odegaard in a dangerous area. Goes down in a heap. Virgil van Dijk went crunching on in there. VAR is going to check this. Was it a penalty? Wasn't it a penalty? We're about to find out. Stuart Atwell getting some words in his ears. It's going to be given. We've got a penalty. We've been very good at scoring penalties lately. In general, in this beta, penalty scoring isn't something that happens that well. Can we get a goal? We can. Okay, I'm fine. I feel like I've seen a lot of penalties missed in the beta. Maybe that's a me thing. I've not seen them as of late, which I suppose is good news for us. And maybe it is the Brazil shirt. Maybe Jesus played better because I'm wearing a Brazil shirt. I choose to believe that's a thing. We're a goal up, less than 10 minutes played. Liverpool in possession. Plenty of men committed to the attack here as well. Going to go back to, well, Alisson, who's a long way from home there. For a second, I thought he might give away the ball and allow us just to shoot from range and, I don't know, score from the halfway line. It's not happened. I need to calm myself. Ball, not a good one there to Kessie. Jota with a chance. Jota with a goal. It's 1-1. We did not have a lead for very long. It's goal number 17 of the season, by the way, for Diogo Jota. That's a lot of goals for a man playing out on that left-hand side. I feel like in this Liverpool team, he's probably not short of service. On this occasion, I feel like we dished it up on a plate for them. Jordan Henderson read the play, played it forward, and whilst I want to question Ramsdale's saving technique and stuff, that chance is not on him. It's on the defence. We played it out unsuccessfully, and I'm not all that happy. Although, I could be happy in a second. Oh my word, we've hit the woodwork. Corner whipped in by Odegaard, hit the post, and then Odegaard left the ball there because he knew he was offside. Chance has gone. Liverpool with a set piece. Robertson looking for Mo Salah back post, and oh my word, it was Firmino who got his head on it. It's some Ramsdale questionable goalkeeping. I said about last goal not being on him. That one probably is on him. Liverpool have had 2 shots in this game. They've both ended up in the back of the net. This one, header, Firmino. Ramsdale's got to do better there. I feel like Firmino's been inspired by the Brazil shirt now. Chance, though, maybe, for us to respond immediately. Kessie gives it wide. Rodrigo, Tierney. Is that Mo Salah? Mo Salah has gone crunching in and been given a straight red. 30 minutes into this game, Liverpool are down a man. They are playing narrow, and as a result of that, I'm going to tell the players to focus it down the wide areas. Let's be a little bit quicker in our play, but more direct. In transition, let's distribute it to flanks as well. I think there's going to be lots of time and space in those wider areas for us now. We've got an hour to try and turn this around. Just as a little reminder, a draw, not enough today. A draw does not guarantee us anything. Virgil van Dijk with the ball, bringing it out from defence. But of course, Liverpool down a man. They have a little less to aim for going forward. Alisson does attempt to go long. Todibo reads it though. And now we need to build from the back. Although we've given it straight to Naby Keita, who has a great chance. And he steals the ball away. He makes it 3-1 Liverpool. And you might want to deflate the balloons. You might want to stop the partying. Because if we want to win the league here today, we've got to turn this around. We have to win this game. We're currently losing 3-1. And not for the first time in this match. It is a self-inflicted goal. All 3 chances that Liverpool have had, it feels like I found the back of the net. And all of them, we have ourselves to blame. Okay, I'm throwing a water bowl. Don't care that a few of the players are crying. I am throwing a water bottle. I am not a happy camper right now. I am changing our wing-backs onto attack. Elsewhere, I'm going to make some changes. Rodrigo has not been good enough. Martinelli, on you come. Gabriel on a booking. Do not like it. Kessie, apparently in danger of being booked. I'm bringing in Sanderberg for him. And into this second half we go. We might as well go attacking as well. We need to go for this, folks. A loss here doesn't really change a great deal. We still have a chance to win the league against Spurs, which I'd quite enjoy. If we lose against them, we have to go into the final game against Newcastle knowing we need to win. We could still have the bottle of all bottles. I'm going to hope that's not going to happen. Odegaard, set piece. Saliba heads it against the post. I've just spotted Todibo's on a 6.1. I'm taking him off. Tierney, you can play centre-back, my friend. Zinchenko, go to left-back. I've got 1 sub left. You know what, Jesus? You've scored. You've not wowed me. You can go to the bench. Advance forward on Ivan Toney. And do I want to change anything else here? You know what? McKennie, go forward, my friend. We're going on attack. We're going for it. We need 3 goals. The expected goals are very much in our favour. We've had a quantity of chance and had good qualities to those chances. The finishing just hasn't really existed. And having really gone for it in this second half, nothing has happened. Until now, perhaps. Liverpool with a goal kick, playing out from the back. We win the ball well. Ivan Toney gives it to Bellingham. Martinelli tries to pass it. It's blocked, but he's still got the ball. Trent puts in 1 tackle, can't get there. Ball whipped back post. McKennie, thunderous header, finds the back of the net, makes it 3-2. I mean, could we get something from this game? If I got another, would I go for the win? I'm not sure. Martinelli had to try a couple of times to get the ball into the box before he eventually put it in. You can see there, hit it with some serious whippage. Weston McKennie, makeshift attacker at this moment in time, heads it in. Maybe there's still time. Right, I'm going to tell the players to go more direct here. We're going to look to hit earlier crosses in terms of the focus of play, I don't think it needs to be as focused anymore. We just need to get the ball forward and into the wide areas with the goalkeeper distribution. 10 minutes left here. Want to believe that we could get something. A shout of demand more. Can it inspire something? Can it rally the troops? I feel like in Football Manager, when you go more attacking, you just don't have any chances. Does anyone else relate to this? There's 1 minute left. You know what? You might be thinking you've left it too little too late. You don't know that. We can't prove it. Porro, you can play right mid. Play as a winger on attack. Zinchenko. Can Zinchenko play left mid? He can play left mid. Look at this is art. This is art. I can't do anything more. I want that to be known. Sanderberg, box-to-box midfielder. In transition, just distribute it quickly over the top. Press as high as we can. Push as hard as we can. Step up. Let us try and make something happen in the next 1 minute. Good or bad. Everyone is forward. And I want to believe that something could happen. We've got a highlight at the very least, although we've just given the ball away. It's like I'm watching the same highlights over and over. Darwin Núñez chips it over. Very nearly made it 4-2. Probably should have made it 4-2. Our throw players forward here at the death. Nothing is happening. We lose against 10 men of Liverpool. And I feel like we've got massively unlucky, but at the same time, they've just beaten us down a man. This does not bode well for the Champions League final next episode. I say that like it's a surefire thing that we do the Champions League final next episode. Some of that might hinge on what happens next match. We play Tottenham in our next game. If we beat them, we've won the league. Simple as that. We play them in 3 days. It should be job done. Tomorrow's episode should be beat Tottenham, Champions League final, win everything, happy ending. Maybe then I move on to the next save game. There's still a world in which we bottle absolutely everything, and I am terrified. Don't really know what to make of that last one. Liverpool just have a lot of quality on the pitch. They kind of showed it today. I'm going to hope the next time out we can bounce back. Next episode is going to be a banger. You're not going to want to miss it. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. A little bit of a tragedy in the end, but nevertheless, great to make the Champions League final. Next time out, Tottenham, the old enemy. I'm going to hope we can beat them. Until then, take it easy. It is me, Jack, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.